This might get a little personal. Hopefully it's not offensive, but it might get a little personal. There's this thing about the human existence that everybody will experience at some point. I don't care which walk of life you're in. There are certain things that reach out and touch everybody that lives. Death is one of those. But for many people, at some point in your life, and if you haven't experienced this yet, stay on the path that we're being taught from God's word, and you will experience it at some point. You may come across a point in life where you feel like something is just choking the life out of you. I picture, you watch National Geographic and you see some monkey or something that's been caught. It's been trapped by an anaconda or a python of some sort, and it's still alive, but it knows that it's supper, and it feels like it's just being squeezed, and it can feel the jaws descending around its head. And I know that may sound silly, but for some of you, some of us that occasionally find ourselves in the grip of paralyzing fear and anxiety, it feels that real in the moment, does it not? Some of you know what I'm talking about, and some of you haven't caught up. You still got your church face on. I encourage you at some point this morning, go ahead and set that down because it's going to get real heavy. Put that mask down and let's get real. No one is off limits to this. This is one of the biggest tools that the devil uses to slow us down, to diminish the return on investment of talents that the Lord has put into us, or to get us to all up, just stop and quit. This tool that the enemy uses that we see put on display for us here in the few verses that we're going to cover in 2 Samuel is so effective. It's one of the primary tools that the enemy uses. And that's why we see so much of the Bible talk about it. So with no further ado, let's get in the text and let's see what it is. 2 Samuel chapter 16.